Hi, I'm Caitlynn McDaniel with @Pride on Instagram and Gaiety. I'm so excited to be here to chat with you. I absolutely love the film. And can I actually have you introduce yourself and your role in the Heights?
Hi, I'm Jon M. and I'm the director of In the Heights.
Perfect. The film celebrates so much diversity from backgrounds to ages to sexualities. But what
Mhm.
was the biggest challenge and reward of taking on a project like this?
The biggest challenge is the intimidation of working with Lin-Manuel Miranda. No, the biggest challenge is honestly, I knew the power of what we were doing about showing a neighborhood to the world and the specificity of the culture that I'm not from, of a neighborhood, of family, of community. But at the same time, I recognized myself so much in seeing them, being the first generation of immigrants coming into this country. I knew what it felt like. I'm from a Chinese restaurant. My parents started what it felt like to have that kind of pressure on you, but also the care and support of that. And so that was a daunting task to know that that's what we had to provide in song and dance, of course, and to do it right. But we just paid attention to every inch of it the whole time.
Perfect. And would you say that was the reward, is just the end product?
The reward was actually seeing the dancers on set, the background on set, the neighborhood on set, our actors on set, Lynn and Kiara. I mean, every day we cried together. We didn't know why, we didn't know how. It was just something about the energy of people sharing who they are, and not trying to please anyone about it, just doing it. That and having the resources of a big movie studio to present that to the world, that was the prize every day. And even to this day, we all cry every time we see each other. And there is something in the air about this show, about this music, about these stories that just evokes that.
And you pushed to have this project be released in theaters versus on streaming. And you've done that before with Crazy Rich Asians. But now we're in a pandemic and people are feeling separated from each other, but they're going to be united in the theaters. Just how important is that whole situation for you?
Listen, I'm a big fan of streaming. I watch streaming all the time, but for a movie like this, what I saw and what I witnessed in Crazy Rich Asians was that when you get a giant corporation like AT&T and Warner Brothers to spend millions of dollars to promote a movie, to make movie stars out of people who look like Anthony Ramos and Lin-Manuel Miranda and Leslie and Melissa and Corey, that means something in a cluttered world of a lot of stuff coming at us. It means something when they say these people are worth your time and your space in your brain and your focus. So pay money, go to a place and share it with your friends, your family, and total strangers. To me, that is what's needed. Is that it needs to come from a higher corporate place that says people of all shapes, colors, sizes, gender, sexuality are all worthy.
We just have 1 minute left, but people have been waiting so long for this movie to come out, months, years for some. What are you most excited to see with the rollout of this film?
I'm excited for people to see it together. Whether it's in their house because they don't feel comfortable to go out, or when they've got the vaccine and are sharing it and they can yell and scream and feel that joy. I think this movie is a vaccine for the soul. I think that people will see a place that they either really, really recognize because it looks like their family, or see a place they've never been and be charmed by it. And in a way, once they get deep enough, they see themselves. It's how I saw, even though I don't have an abuela Claudia, I have an abuela, a boo-boo that I made wontons with on my table. And I hope people that see that know that, the only way out through this isolation and darkness that we've been through is with each other. And what a perfect way then to Washington Heights, who've gone over and over through survival and getting back up again, that they're going to be the ones that guide us out into the light again. I just think that's beautiful.
Well, thank you so much. That's my time, but thank you for chatting with me today.
Like this video? Follow us for more.